The Great War was fought in mud, ditches stretching from the Channel to Switzerland. These trenches were more than defences. They were muddy, miserable graves. For soldiers, they were home, shield, and likely the place of death. Progress was measured in inches of blood-soaked soil. The trenches formed a vast, connected maze. Front-line, support, reserve, all linked by communication trenches. British trenches were shallow and wet. Germans built deep, reinforced bunkers. Life in the trenches meant constant misery, water up to your knees, trench foot, and swarms of rats and lice. The air reeked of cordite, blood, decay, and overflowing latrines. Every breath reminded you the enemy wasn't just across no man's land, but in the very ground beneath your feet. This was no ordinary battlefield. It was a siege of mud, disease, and despair. The trenches scarred the earth and the men within them. Here, survival was the only victory. Before dawn, the call came, "Stand to!" Every man on the fire step, rifle ready. The grey light was perfect for attack. Fear and adrenaline kept you alert. You stared into the gloom, every shadow a threat. Surviving dawn meant you'd earned a small mercy, the rum ration. That fiery drink warmed you, calmed your nerves, and marked another day survived. In the trenches, even a sip of rum was a lifeline. It was a ritual of relief, a brief comfort before the day's grind. Small mercies mattered most. After rum, thoughts turned to breakfast. Bacon in a mess tin, hard bread, and strong sweet tea. Mealtime was a rare comfort, a moment to laugh and forget the war. Then the work began. Cleaning your rifle with obsessive care, your life depending on it. Inspections followed. Officers checking rifles, feet, and gear for any sign of neglect or trench foot. Chores filled the day, repairing walls, bailing water, refilling sandbags. The mud and damp threatened everything, especially your weapon. The routine was relentless, but it kept your mind from darker thoughts. In the trenches, discipline and chores were survival. The monotony was a shield against fear. Every day was a battle against the elements as much as the enemy. Mail call was a lifeline. Letters from home brought hope and a taste of normality. Men clung to every word, reading and rereading, transported away from mud and fear. News from home, harvests, weddings, babies became precious. Lunch was quick bully beef, hardtack and cheese eaten on the go. The afternoons dragged, filled with boredom and tension. Some wrote letters back, others played cards, but no one truly relaxed. The threat of shells or snipers was ever present. Chores and routine kept minds busy, staving off despair. The smallest connection to home was as vital as food. In the trenches, hope arrived in envelopes. As dusk fell, tension returned. Stand to at sunset, every man alert on the fire step. Shadows played tricks, every shape a possible threat. Night brought a new kind of fear. Stealth, patrols, and the unknown. Artillery quieted, but danger grew in the darkness. Work began. Repairs, supply runs, and patrols into no man's land. For those not on duty, sleep was rare and restless. The cold seeped in, star shells lit the night, and every sound kept you on edge. The darkness hid dangers and offered no rest. Night in the trenches was a battle of nerves. Night patrols were the most feared, crawling into no man's land, every movement a risk. Missions ranged from repairing wire to raiding enemy trenches. The mud was littered with debris and the dead. Silence was survival. Many never returned. Meanwhile, others hauled supplies, repaired trenches, and fought the endless decay. The cycle was relentless work, fear, exhaustion, and the ever-present threat of death. Dawn brought stand to again. Another day, another night, the same grim routine. Trench life was a loop of terror, boredom, and survival. In the end, it was a shared struggle, one miserable day at a time.